Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. I believe a whole week's already gone by. Hope everybody's doing well. Another exciting topic. Y'all have so many things planned that I would like to do, like some makeup videos and a couple tags that I want to do. And I keep thinking this is going to be the last video like this we have to do. But you know what? That seems to be wishful thinking, because something is always coming up that needs to be addressed. No, a bit later. Okay. Oh, great. 18 people here. I don't know. For those people that go live, I I seem to like it better without pulling the chat up on the screen because you can't see yourself live. You don't know what you're doing. So I think I'm preferring to pull it up on my phone. Hey, Irish Mom. Hey, Sheldon. Hey, Audra. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Shar. Good to see you. Hey, Black Pepper. Melanie. One Win. Janice. Hey, Added Touch. I've seen that name before. Hey, Audra. Hey, Irish Mom. I'm not sure if I said hi to you. Yes, I did. Oh, you're the first person. I hope you all can see okay. Gosh, I would love to get some better equipment here too. How many of you are the type of people that see stuff like on the side of the road or that somebody's throwing out and grab it? Hey, Tracy. I am definitely one of those people. Um, whereas like my mom and sister, not so much. A lot of the furniture I have actually I grabbed, and this was right outside in my neighborhood. I'll show you the little table that I have you on that I forgot. I cleaned my room up and I found this. I don't know if you can see that. Isn't that cute? Just a little fold up like TV dinner tray that somebody was throwing out. So got a few things, nothing too big. I'm trying to think if there's anything major that I got. But I was just curious how many people like to do that. My friend that I was telling you about that I did her yard the other day for the house that she's renting. She's like that. She loves, Goodwill, loves to go thrifting, and she had this beautiful picture that she had gotten at Goodwill. It was huge. And her sister wanted to help her redecorate. So she brought that over and she told her sister she got it through Goodwill. And the sister said, don't want it. Even though it was in great shape, some people just don't like used things. Smiley Smith says, I just have to say this. Rick from STA thinks TT is his girl. Oh my God. Well, okay. That would be a nice pair. Really? Black Pepper says in her neighborhood, they almost throw out brand new items. I know. And I know there's certain places. Jane Doe, is this where I place my order for Suboxone and how much is shipping? Oh, actually, I'll give it to you for free and I'll send some cash with it. Yeah, you found the right place. So, just let me know your address and I'll go ahead and put that in the mail. And, I usually like to put about $100 cash in it. So I hope that's enough. Y'all just let me know anybody who wants some. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Amanda Love. Hey, Kristen McCutcheon. Christian, excuse me. Hey. Hey, Southern Girl. So you're single. Well, congratulations. um, well, let's get right into it because I'm not sure how much time I've got this afternoon, but so I know there's some things that people wanted to address, so you all to let me know, and I just I don't know, Nikki. I don't even know where to start. I my sleeping pattern's all off because I stayed up 2 nights ago all night long. So I woke up at some point to a message from somebody named Nathan, who I don't know who he is, seems to he, and told me to go to STS's and gave me a timestamp saying that they were making a threat against me and to block, report the video. So I did, and I was very confused. I saw that Pam was very angry and smacked the computer and said that she was going to break somebody's neck and shoot them. And I got the message that it was about me, but I couldn't figure out what she was talking about because I was not, I never go into their streams ever. Um, the only thing I would ever do is make a comment afterwards, when the situation with B was going on. I think I've left 2 comments for her for both of the times that she lied about B. So that's the only contact I have with them at all. So come to find out, I guess there was a troll in there, and Trisha was saying that it was me, because I'm. Can we just list the things that I'm responsible for? Not only am I think about 350 different trolls, so I got a full-time job there, but I stalked her and her family, called her daughter's school and job, ordered pizza with extra black pepper, trying to kill her. Um, the latest thing, we'll get to that in just a minute. Send some nudie pictures of her. I mean, is there anything that I don't do? I think she somehow said I was responsible for her getting hit by a car. I had arranged that. That was part of the gang initiation for Bless This Mess. So good job, Bless. You earned your bandana. Go see Savage, and she'll give you the correct bandana so you can be part of our gang now. Yeah, Master Troll, Master Troll. She has a lot of faith in me, doesn't she? That I can just really, boy. And like I said before, I remember when Shoot the Shit, they would like nothing bothered them, would roll off their back. People could say horrible things, and they just laughed about it. Miss Fairy Garden, show your hands and say, I can't be trolling. See, see, I'm right here. Right, okay, oh yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here, so I can't be trolling. If you all want, I can leave a camera on me. You can watch me sleep, and you can watch me take a bath and go to the bathroom, so you know that I'm not trolling. That might be a good idea, Nikki. I'll see if I can set that up. Shar says, Nikki, you could have called me, and thank you for asking. Caesar is better, and he's still a little sore, but he's back to work, and we're okay. Las Vegas is still shook, but it will be getting better, right? Yeah, Shar. I kind of missed that. I know that you were, for a period of time, not sure where your husband was during that period of time. So, my gosh, I can't even imagine how scary that was. And so grateful that he's okay. And I hope your daughter's okay too, Char. And we're just glad to see you. Punky B says, I was blamed for being Marla too a while back. And Josh too. Yep, Punky, you're one of them. I mean, just it's ridiculous. I've lost track. But kind of like she's obsessed with me. Everything that happens in her life is I'm somehow controlling it. Everything. I ruined her vacation. I'm responsible for everything. Every troll is me. It's really ridiculous. Hey Deb, she said you said her daughter was being bullied because of her. I indirectly said that, Debs. I said the only thing I've ever said about her daughter was that she seemed like a really lovely girl, and I don't know why anybody would be picking on her at school because she seems completely well spoken and she's beautiful. So if they are, they're probably jealous. But I said, now, if I had a mother like her mother, and especially the things that she's doing on the internet, yes, I would be concerned that I would be bullied and picked on for that. Do you agree? I've said the same thing about our little good friend TT. I mean, if her friends got a hold of one of those videos, can you even imagine? I mean, am I wrong? Am I living in a different century? Or if my mother did that, I would be horrified and ask her to please disown me. But maybe things are different now. But yes, I did. That's what I said. Debs. I don't know what you think about that, but um, hey, Debbie. I know Courtney says Charlotte must have been terrifying. And you lived in Las Vegas for a little while. Hey, Sesame. Yeah, that made Pam furious. Well, that's since when did she get so daggone sensitive? Why was that so triggering for her? I don't know. But boy, I seem to have that effect on people, and I'm not proud of that. Like, our other little friend wakes up and says, "Who can I piss off today?" But the thing is, too, I can't even tell you the countless amount of people that have told me that they spend entire streams dragging me. Um, I don't give a damn. I really don't care at all. The only time I paid any attention to was when Nathan told me to go see that specific spot and to report it. So I'm not really sure where the sensitivity is coming from, but she must hold my opinion in a lot of regard to get that upset about something like that. Um, so this whole deal with them blindly, in my opinion, believing everything that wacko jacko TT is doing is just so odd to me. She could say, last night I walked on water, and there could be video proof of her drowning in the ocean, and they would still say, yep, yep. And if you all see anything different, then you're picking and bullying Trisha, so stop. They're losing faithful supporters like Rebecca and Mama Bear, who, that's your prerogative to do that. But um, hang on, let me read what Debbie says. Miss Fairgarden, I made a comment in that stream last night to prove a point. I made a comment about her daughter. This is why she was dragging you, and they ignored me. I'm sure. And I was asleep. Several people were trying to get in touch with me, and I was asleep whenever they were streaming. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, just about how they are, that's I'm really happy because everybody needs some kind of person to believe in them and to support them. But at this point, it's getting ridiculous because Trisha was not hit by a car. Let's just put it out there. She was not hit by a car. She threw herself onto a vehicle and then lied and claimed that she was hit and for the police to be called. So, hey, Shannon. There's video proof of this. And if somebody can watch that video and say, yep, she sure did, she ran right into her, then you have serious issues. It's not a matter of opinion or a certain angle or whatever. It was very black and white clear. Everybody from Mama Bear to every single person in this chat would agree she was not hit by a car. So I don't understand how you can say agree with her and support that kind of behavior because it is making you look like a total buffoon. And go right ahead. Go right ahead. Hey, Belinda. ST hate videos have been reported by tons of us, and for some reason their videos are untouchable. I don't get it. I don't get how that works either. And seemingly there'll be somebody who makes a very a mundane video and one person reports it and their whole channel gets taken down. I have no idea how YouTube works. But all I know is that we can just keep doing what we're supposed to do and reporting the things that shouldn't be going on. Hey, Carrie. But other than that, there's, I'm not going to sit all afternoon and push report, which is, I think, what some people are doing. That's the only way I know that they're getting things taken down like that. I got this fan. It's so cool. It plugs into my computer because I've been so hot lately. I told you my medicine makes me hot, but Shannon says STS is a total shit show, disgusting trash at its finest. Debbie says Pam said it's because she has family in YouTube. Oh my God! Oh, is that her son? That's the internet police. Is that the family? Okay. Hey, sweetie. Says it's gross and nasty, and that's why I feel sorry for children involved with them. Right. Amanda says, but Marla has to also third-party flagging might not be processed. I did. I just did it once though. I don't know, like, if it's not effective if you don't do it a bunch of times. I don't know. Hey, Georgie girl from your town said her cucumber video was meant to be sexual. I don't care for her. She's trashy. Yeah, well, she earned that. She sure did earn that nickname. And speaking of trashy, so the newest thing that I'm responsible for, I guess I'm taking over Hugh Hefner's role, and I get all the naked pictures. That's just something that people would like to send me, and Trisha is sweating right now because our friend, all of a sudden I forgot his name. Who am I thinking of, y'all? Our guy that she went ballistic on, and he was streaming last night about her naked pictures. No, I didn't say anything mean about her kids at all. Takedown Man. Oh my gosh, y'all, sorry. My brain, I still don't think I've caught up on my sleep. But anyway, so apparently back when that all happened, where Takedown Man was coming after her and she freaked the fuck out, and then he was like, okay, look. Oh, it was over the shower video. That's right. That was sent. And he was saying, oh, it looks like she's got male parts. And, it was a joke and it might have been Photoshopped. So according to her, they resolved it, saying it really wasn't his fault. He was just commenting on what he saw, which had been Photoshopped. I don't know whether that's here nor there. Doesn't matter. I was glad that the whole thing was dropped. But I guess during that period of time, because in my opinion, he made a kind of advance towards her, which, I'm sure he probably finds her somewhat attractive, but hold on. It says, Nikki, he wants more than one person to speak out in this fairy garden. That was the point of the Twitter group message. I got the link last night, but was busy and didn't know he wanted me to come in. Okay, so you're talking about Takedown Man. Yeah, well, he's going to have another stream tonight. I don't know what time. He usually streams really late. So Nikki, do you mean that he wants us all to come in there tonight and talk about it? Which I'll plan on being there for sure. And yeah, I guess he wants you to come in the panel. So you all look for that tonight. Like I said, I'm not sure. Do you know what time he comes on, anybody? But, okay, so what happened is Trisha sent naked pictures of herself. She emailed them to Takedown Man. And whether it's for the sake of proving that she wasn't a man, that could have been the reason, or it could have been that she was getting some advances. He asked her to go on a date. I'm not sure if he was kidding or not, but you know how she laps that attention up. So it could have been that she was like, ooh, somebody, a man's showing her attention. whatever the reason, she sent these emails to him. So I guess it kind of came out last night because he is now seeing all this debauchery that's going on. Oh, Black Pepper said he's going on MFW tonight. Okay, perfect. That's funny. I thought they couldn't stand each other. That's cool. I like both of them. I really do. But I think that Takedown Man has a lot of integrity actually, and the things that I've seen from him make a lot of sense. I appreciate that he stood up for B. Okay, Nikki says it should be around the same time as Fairy Garden because he sent me a link at 11:11, but I didn't get the message till 3. And then you were on the phone with Jamie. I don't know when Jamie sleeps. Um, Amanda says, I really want to see her video about the takedown pictures. Anyone have that one? I don't know if she commented on. All I know is that she said, Audra says, LOL, you know it's bad when you have to send naked pics to show that you have a vag because nothing about you is feminine but fake boobs. Yeah, I have to agree with you about that one. But hey, Stephanie. So, of course, who's her go-to person for any sort of scandal or drama or, even bad weather in her life? Who is she going to blame? Me. So, I'm actually responsible for sending these naked pictures. And according to her, I guess she had to come up with this one real quick. But Uber says, haha, Marla, you poor lady, just getting good hit from all corners. I know, gosh. Y'all, and I'm just hanging out with nuns. That's all I'm doing all day. And planning, I've got 2 dinner parties coming up that I've been planning. I am not sending naked pictures to anybody. I tell you what, if I got naked pictures of somebody, I would be horrified and delete them immediately. That actually happened one time. It was a mistake. But anyway, but if I got them of Trisha, I would have to wash my eyes out with bleach. I would throw the phone away as far as I could and have to seriously go through some detox because that would be really disturbing. And I sure as hell would not be sending them to anybody. And why would I be sending them to Takedown Man? I have no relationship with Takedown Man. I don't even think he knows who I am. And I sure as hell wouldn't have his email or phone number, or I think they were emailed. So I could be wrong, but I have nothing to do with Takedown Man. Right. Who the hell wants to see her naked pictures? Nikki says, I understand him taking them down, but I think he's bordering on a strike right now. Yeah, he doesn't want the risk of losing his live stream channel. Yeah, so he said that the video last night didn't record or he took it down. But I guess that's kind of why he's going on MFW tonight. That makes sense. Okay, so here's her logic, which I want to comment a little bit more about the car thing. She said that it took me a while to understand this because I was like, huh? That Sean had naked pictures of her on his phone. Okay, that might be plausible, a little strange, but whatever. And his ex-wife stole them off of his phone, sent them to me, and then I sent them to Takedown Man. How many people think that that's real plausible? Does that sound like something I would do? And does that sound like something his ex-wife would do? And apparently Sean is believing this, which I think is actually the saddest piece of this whole story, that he's buying this. So clearly he does have zero interest in living in reality. Yeah, Ricky, that's exactly what she's saying. Yes, thank you, Nikki. Nikki is so wonderful. She's put together a playlist of all these videos that these people that we're talking about have done. So when it comes to the court case, I have everything in one spot because it takes up a lot of room. And, there's no way you can catch all of them. But with a team of people, it's doable. Hey, Cheshire, never believed it for a second. Is that it? I wonder if anybody in this chat was there last night and actually heard what was said. Hey, uh, Alicia, I think that is how you say your name. Didn't Takedown Man say that the subject of the email was "See, I don't have a penis"? Who would say that in a subject line but TT? I don't know. See, I didn't see it. So if you were there, that would be great if somebody could tell me. Hey, Vicky. I love you too, honey. You were there, Jamie. Okay. Jamie, you're awesome. You're like everywhere. You're omniscient, omnipresent. Okay, Jennifer, you did too. So correct me if I'm saying anything wrong or if there's anything I need to add. Hey, little Miss STFU, you heard her. Okay, so he was saying that these were emailed to him. Do you know how many pictures it was? Was it several or just one? Yeah, I know. They have lost all credibility, sweetie. Okay, I was just seeing if anybody was saying anything about how many pictures, but I think it sounded like it was more than one. But let me just say that that did not happen. I have not talked to his ex-wife in quite some time. Um, but last time I talked to her, she was doing well, and I haven't talked to her. I haven't received any text, emails, messages of any kind from her in months. And I sure as hell did not receive any naked pictures of anybody, particularly Trisha, because I would be I'd be jumping up and down screaming, y'all would come have to commit me. So that did not happen, and I did not send anything to Takedown Man. Debbie says, so now I have a pic on Twitter and the same names as here, Miss Fairy Garden. I resent the Facebook friend request, but the last name is Kale, Cale. Okay, cool. Mandy says, I was for sure her spread eagle, his words. I was for sure her spread eagle. Ooh, I don't know, lady. There's got to be some more to that story. Uber says, Marla, you would really like him. He's a nice guy. I do like him. He does seem like a really nice guy. And also, he's, married. Apparently, he's married to two people. So why are you sending naked pictures to a man? You're married yourself. I don't give a damn whether you're trying to prove you're a woman or not. That's ridiculous. If somebody said I was a man and had a penis, I wouldn't care. Y'all, hang on just a second, okay? This thing is about to die. Hold on. So if that was happening, then I wouldn't care at all. Hold on just a minute. Let me go get the charger. Okay, sorry guys. I gotta plug this in. My little thing is not working. Let me turn this light on. Okay, what was I saying? So yes, that did not happen. And oh well, yeah, I was saying you were saying he's a nice guy. Yeah, he seems like a really nice guy. And like I said, they're both married. So why is this even happening? But she made up this story really quickly, and I did see a tiny bit of her this morning, and she is just lying straight through her teeth with a smile on her face, saying, no, I never sent that to him. That's a lie, and just putting on her makeup, trying to keep singing, with her gorgeous singing voice, acting like everything is fine. Anybody that can lie that easily is obviously very experienced in it. Sorry, y'all, I'm like push and play with my hair so much. Um, so hey Chevy, Miss Marla, you caused Dish Rag to open the show last night with her dentures on board. It was a first. I heard about that. Ooh, y'all, just from a dental point of view, you should not wear your dentures because your gums recede. And when you don't have a space, when you have a tooth missing, you don't have a space there. Now, if it's just one tooth, it's not going to happen as quickly. But when you don't wear your dentures, your gums actually recede away. And then, number one, your dentures aren't going to fit when you want to wear them. And it's very disforming. So, I mean, that's her business, but whatever. And Lucy Lou says, I tried to ask them, what's the difference in getting mad because people made fun of Ricky's legs, but it's okay for Trish to make fun of Marla's foot? Oh, yeah, and it's not just her. It's her whole little crowd there. And what's wrong? I didn't even know something was wrong with Ricky's legs. Something wrong with his face, I think. But hey, laser beams. Nikki, I didn't record any of that, but I think everything's still up. Um, oh, Lori Hodge. Oh yeah, STS demanded that Marla take down that live stream. No. Are you kidding me? What is the deal with the hypocrisy? Like it's okay if these people do it, but it's not okay if somebody else does. No, no, ma'am. Oh, he's got some kind of bacteria that's eating the flesh off his legs. Oh gosh. Well, I'm sorry. That's a horrible thing. I don't wish any of that on anybody. Okay, I thought so, Nikki. Yet they just don't want to see the truth. I don't understand why, because they're making themselves look so silly. I mean, it'd be different if nobody was there and it was just um, Trisha's word against her word, but it was videotaped. It was clear as day that Bless This Mess did not hit you. And you're acting all bad, and you're trying to take the attention away from what really happened and saying, "Oh, she wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. She didn't come out of the car. I told her to get out." She was not coming there to assault you and to beat the shit out of you. She made that very clear. She's already got that in her mind. I'm sure that's her propensity, but she's not going to do it because she's being smarter, making better decisions for her children. So that was not her intention to come there and do that. And then she got scared and backed out. I think we all know pretty good and well if she had decided to get out of that car, how that would have ended. Pop Brett says, yes, she threatened you on live stream. Paula says, I couldn't believe they insinuated Marlo was a pedophile. I don't care. That's so stupid. It's like, I don't care. That doesn't bother me. I don't know. It doesn't bother me. They have no class. They have no integrity. They lie. I mean, why would I care what they have to say about me? I don't. Stephanie, I guess it was my last one that I said that thing about her daughter, which I said she's a lovely girl. I have no idea why anybody would pick on her except for the fact that her mother is the way she is. Audra says Marla's being hated for her kindness by STS and TT, and they cannot stand that she is loved and supported by the community. Well, thank you. And I appreciate you all so much. But, I'm kind of just telling the truth. Oh, what mermaid thing? Jennifer, I didn't see that. Jamie says, oops. I tried to call out the hypocrisy last night in STS. I was told I was attacking Trisha because I had an opinion told to leave. I never called names, just tried to point out the hypocrisy on Front Street. I know, and like I said, they did not used to be like that. You could say whatever you wanted to as long as it wasn't a like racial slur. So, like, what in the heck is going on here? I don't know how they changed so dramatically, but they did. So that's what's happening with these pictures, and the truth is going to be proven again tonight on Takedown Man's when he's going to be on MFW. So I guess it's probably be a little bit earlier than 11, maybe not. But just so everybody's clear, not that I'm sure anybody thought that I did, but no, I've never had any naked pictures of Trisha, and I've not sent them to anybody. Okay. The other thing I wanted to talk about in regards to, well, first of all, let me ask the chat here. Is there anything that I'm leaving out that needs to be straightened up in Sarah's life? You're exactly right. They realize bullying gets views and the money. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Takedown Man probably doesn't even want to be involved with this, but okay. Cheshire says she thought it was around 10. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Oh yeah, Audra. She said Pam has heart issues and strokes, but sitting back carrying on like that. Yeah, somebody said she's getting herself so upset and so triggered. Well, if it's affecting your health, that's not a okay thing. That's a scary thing. And honey, you cannot let other people trigger you like that because there's always going to be somebody. You're putting yourself on a public platform night after night after night, and all you're doing is dragging people. Do you think somebody's not going to respond? I mean, you're bringing this upon yourself. Her mods, Haley Cinda, tried to tell her it wasn't you, but it was sex. She just kept twisting it. Ugh. Right. Not your mammy. Pam knows there's a difference between mentally handicapped and TT crazy. Okay, Debbie says, if you guys say anything to me on here, can you, at her name because she can't read everything because her vision problems. Yeah, thank you, Amanda. And if you want my attention, if I'm talking or something, if you do that, then I can see it easily too. It's just so, thank you, Betty. Yes, Debbie, I did see the video of TT pretending to be Kathy's nurse. That was reposted from quite a while. I think that was the same day she posted. Um, she called. I don't know what's wrong with me with names today. She called Erica and pretended to be like a social worker or something. It was horrible. She used that voice changer. And she thinks that's okay. She thinks that that was totally okay. And her little, y'all, something is not right. Like I've said, the broken brain You know, in school when you read a paragraph about something or a short story and they ask you what like the theme is or what the main point was, and Trisha would read something like that, and she would have the main point is the truck was red. You know, some insignificant part. That's what she hangs on to, and she forms a whole life around that. It's this game is driving me nuts. Hold on. It's really nuts because, like I said, she's drawing conclusions that nobody else is drawing, and it's not right. It is just not right. Um, the reason I was saying that is because she was saying that she had some justification as to why it was okay to do those things. And I can't even remember what she said, but she said, you know, Kathy told me to kill myself, so I'm allowed to go and harass her and prank call her and put her voice and her personal information out there. I mean, they were talking about medical things. Plus, whoever it was that she was impersonating, who was a real nurse, oh, I would be livid if I were that person. If somebody acted like they were me and called somebody and acted a fool, I mean, that's grounds for some legal action. Laser beams. Pam is here to try and manipulate you, Marla. You mean she's here on the stream? Um, One says, Pam, not sure if you're a bad parent, but you're sure a bad friend encouraging TT to act the way she does. Exactly. No, she didn't seem like a bad mother. I saw that little bit with her daughter when she was talking, and she seemed very, you know, she seemed a lot better than somebody else that I've talked about. Debbie says, Pam, you're a shitty role model for your daughter, and Rick is a horrible role model as well. Yeah, the things that they say. Mm. Nikki says, the person in your stream last night wasn't Marla. Trisha blames everything on Marla. Pam, you're a great mother, and it shows in your daughter's spirit and kindness. I agree. I think that was very well said, Nikki. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, Pam's not blocked, so if she's in here, yeah, I most certainly. I the only stream like I saw and I didn't see it live was that little bit with your daughter, but I'm not in your streams. I certainly wasn't in your stream last night. I was asleep. Thank you, Laser Beam. Um, Debbie, Pam, be an adult and get on stream and speak 101. Sure, she can come on. Nikki says, shoot the shit. We may not agree on everything, but in your defense of Trisha, but we all agree that you're an example mother, and it shows in how your daughter presents herself, and she's complimenting your daughter. Yeah, I didn't know her daughter from before. I just knew that she was called baby or baby girl. And that makes me sad too because you know I'm going to stick up for Rebecca, and I know that they had exchanged makeup back and forth. I saw the stream where Rebecca got a really nice gift from baby girl, and she said, you know, she had sent her some makeup, and from what I can understand, there was some like troll in there last night named K K K Karen or something. That, from what I understand, nobody knew, but that Pam took her side and was believing what she was saying. And like I said, it wasn't there, but you know Rebecca. You've known her for a while, and I don't understand why you would. I mean, that would be like somebody coming in here that I've never heard of saying Nikki's causing problems, and me saying, Nikki, get out of here. You know, even if Nikki was causing problems, that's called loyalty. I would figure it out outside of the chat and we would work things out. I wouldn't kick her out. Pam is a cruel, manipulative woman, and you are buying into it. You know she did not get hit by a car. You are a smart woman. Yeah, nobody, unless you have severe vision problems, nobody. And I'm not really sure how. Trisha's got to be sweating because these lies are piling up and there's proof. You know, she's been lying on me for a while, and now we're just kind of getting a little bit of proof for that with Crystal saying that no, she did not identify me as the person that called. Um, oh, okay, I remembered what I was going to say. Now, this goes along with your reputation and how you present yourself, um, and your past and things like that. Okay, so, you know, I've been very open about my past, and if, I don't know, if something happened similar where prescription fraud was an issue and I was somehow involved, you know, probably most people would look at me and say, you know, she's probably your prime suspect, even though, you know, I haven't done anything wrong since all of that. But your reputation precedes you. You have to be responsible and aware of that. Okay. Reboot Pam is saying, I don't even see Pam. Does she have a different name? I don't see Pam at all. Jamie, I don't see her. Let me just go back. Unless she has a different name here. Is she going by something different? I don't see her at all. So if she wants to come in, let me know if you do, if she does. Yeah, sure. Let me know because I don't know why, but I don't see her comments at all. She's not, unless I'm missing her, she's not on here. Um, Pam said you had a Suboxone right going on a YouTube. I'm not sure what that means. No, I take Suboxone. I take it for pain control. I have a kind of a little different setup with my doctor, but yeah, what does that have to do with anything? Shoot the shit is not on here. One win. She's not. It's not. You can see. It's not. I don't have that icon. So I'm sorry. I'm not making this up. I really can't see what she's saying. I know. I understand that she's under shoot the shit, not Pam, but she's not on here. That's a lot. Pam is telling everyone that you send people Suboxone in the mail. Okay, well, that's just silly. Why does she think? I mean, where's her proof of that? Pam, would you like to come on? Because your comments, I've not seen any of your comments. Just to address that, Pam, you know nothing about addiction. You know nothing about opiates. You know nothing about Suboxone. And I am here to tell you it is not an easy thing to get in with a doctor and to have that. Like I told you, I am drug tested, alcohol tested. It is not a cheap thing. I desperately need it for the chronic pain that I'm in. Why in God's holy earth would I be sending my Suboxone away to people that I don't even freaking know? Do you think that I want to get in trouble? Number one. Number two, why would I give away my precious thing that is making me able to even get out of bed in the morning and to function somewhat like a freaking human being? Why would I do that? And you have no proof. You sit there and you run that ugly mouth of yours, and I guess you're training Trisha or she's training you to spit out lies and defame people's character with absolutely no proof. What is your problem? What kind of person are you raising your children to be when you do that? How dare you? Have I ever accused anybody of anything that I wasn't positive that they did and that there was proof? You are acting like a child. Stop it. I have not sent anybody anything, particularly my Suboxone. You idiot. Y'all, I'm sorry. She's flat out lying. Pam is backpedaling. She will blame others here soon. I'm sorry, Miss Zoe. I mean, I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. But what makes you think that you can do that? You sound so stupid. Nobody is sending anybody free drugs in the mail. And number one, if you were to take Suboxone, let me tell you what. If you with your body right now were to take a trip of Suboxone, you would be so sick, and I'm talking for days, throwing up, not being able to stand up out of the bed. So if I'm sending it to somebody, they must be an addict already if they're able to even tolerate it. What makes you think that you can just open your mouth and accuse people of things without any proof? And you know what? You said you had the proof that B was sending people Suboxone, that she was sending Rainbow Suboxone, and that Rainbow burned it. Honey, I'm telling you, the police would laugh in your freaking face for saying that. Please call the police. Call the police on me too. Who am I sending this? Who am I sending this to? Okay, now she's here. I don't know where, I mean, I haven't seen her until this very minute. Pam, uh, I want you to write it so I have it in writing that you are saying that I am sending Suboxone to people. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're accusing me of? Go ahead and put it all out there. Tell me exactly what you think I'm doing. Write it down. Yeah, it's not something to take for fun. Good God. You don't even know what you're talking about. Electric Domestic says, Pam gets no sympathy from me. She talks about everyone's looks, past sexual orientation, and calls people pedophiles and drug addicts, yet no one is allowed to respond. Right. Chevy 99 says, good point, Miss Fairygarden. You have to have an opiate tolerance in order to even put a strip under your tongue without serious reaction. Yes. Nikki says, some people want the drama to go back and forth. Shoot this shit. Please come on the panel and discuss it with Marla. Marla is not what you have been told. I swear to you. She's seen me. Well, I don't know where to drop it. I'm not friends with her. Is somebody friends with her that I can, what is she saying? I mean, everybody's saying she's disgusting and Irish says, block Pam, she's not right to be, she blocks everyone in her stream. Well, I don't, okay. Shoot the shit. You went on here calling Ricky a pedo. Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. I will be glad to address that. You speak to me about what you just said about the Suboxone. What are you doing? We're not talking about Ricky right now. We're talking about what you accused me of. So tell me what I want you to write it writing. What is it that you said I did? Send you the link, Nikki? Okay. I'll work on that, but yeah, you need to tell me. That is not a freaking joke. Yeah, deflecting. I will be glad to tell you exactly what I said and why I said it, but you're going to address me first. And B wants a link. Okay, y'all. Sorry, I'm getting myself flustered. Um, okay, give me a second. Nikki, I'm going to give it to you, and then will you give it to B and to Pam, please? You're obsessed, Pam. Yeah, B doesn't even have Suboxone. Doctors don't leave you on Suboxone for 15 freaking years. You're just being stupid. Okay, I'm almost there, y'all. Nikki, I'm going to put it in this one where Jillian is also. I don't have you just by yourself. I mean, I know I could figure it out, but there we go. Never mind. I'll put it directly in yours. Okay, there it is, Nikki. Thank you for doing that. Okay, let me pull this back up. I don't want that one. Well, I might have to. Okay. TT won't allow Pam to come in and talk. Whatever. Well, that makes her look even more stupid. You're gonna let somebody else tell you you can't come in and talk? Okay. Sounds like you're just scared. Nikki says, I'm betting you shoot the shit. You would threaten someone without good reason, right? Same with Marla. She isn't how she's being portrayed. I'm not threatening anybody. I keep hearing trash can. I keep hearing Trisha say that I said that I was going to hit her with a hammer in her jaw. No, I didn't. Please show me where I said that. I mean, I just think that it's absolutely foul that you all think it's okay to come on here and just spit out what kind of lies and accusations that you want with absolutely zero backing. I mean, nobody is believing this. What do you think the courts are going to believe this? You might have a handful of low educated, low IQ people that might believe that kind of crap, but the general population is not going to believe you coming on here saying Marla's sending Suboxone to people. Who believes that? You, your brother, and Trisha. Damn. Yes, Sarah. She is making them look like fools. I'll be damned if somebody in here is going to tell me I can't go on whatever stream I want to and defend myself. Okay. Well, I gave Broken Angel. I gave it to Nikki. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get my headphones. If somebody comes in, just trying to remember what that. Pull that up. Just want to make sure I do it right. That was such a nightmare last time. Audra, if TT was as mentally ill as, oops, I missed something. Hang on. Papa Rat, I did. Nikki has the link. She's sending it to B and to Pam. If TT was as mentally ill as people make her out to be, she would have a regular psychiatrist instead of a GP handing out pills. That shit is a crutch. You're probably right. Yeah, and I know you're right. It is exactly right. No, but the courts believe in slander. Believe that. Best $4,200 I've spent. Damn. Yeah, I knew it was expensive, but look, these are not playing. Hello there, TC. We know you're in here too. Hey, Trisha. Rainbow is channel is currently taken down ATM. Rainbow closed her channel after she lied about this box. And yeah, there's a whole long story behind that. And B can tell her if she wants to. I don't think she's allowed to talk about all that right now. If she wants me to say something about it, I'll be glad to put the details in, but I'm going to have to wait for B to give me the permission about that. Yes, Pam. I mean, it's Sheldon, I do. Okay, I keep hearing her name, but don't know who she is. I didn't know much about her at all, except she had that pink hair. Um, but I do know that she, like very many of us, is struggling with addiction. Um, oh, B said, and I've had 2 death threats saying they're going to put a bullet in my brain. Who said that? Hmm, that's horrible, B. Gosh, y'all, my brain's going. I can't remember what I keep saying. But oh, here's what I was saying back before this talk about Suboxone. Which, okay, another thing is you have to bring your wrappers in when you get your, and they count them because they know a lot of people do sell them. And by the way, that would be the only way somebody is giving away their Suboxone is because they're using the money to buy other drugs. Nobody is just getting that shit and selling it or giving away, excuse me. So they count your wrappers, and if you don't have exactly what you're supposed to have, you do not get a refill. So please tell me what your motivation is that I would be sending. I don't even know Rainbow. I'd be damned. I wouldn't send it to my best friend though. I need it, and that's illegal. Pam and Rick let people make death threats about me in their chat. Well, it just shows their lack of character. Look who they're hanging around. Same thing that your mom and dad told you when you were in school. You are your company. You are who you hang around. And we got the 3 of them about the
Marla,
integrity of combined 3 people
oh, hear me?
that I can think of.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, Watson, we're working on it. Marla, don't let Pam suck you in. She was mocking your CMT last night. Oh, I'm not worried about that.
Hello?
Hey, I see you all. Let me get my headphones in. This always takes me a minute. Okay, let me think. I'm supposed to close one out. Hang on, I can't hear you all yet. You can talk if you want to.
Hello?
I think I only have this up once, so shouldn't be an echo if I just turn the volume up. Okay, I can hear you.
You can.
Oh, shoot. There is an echo still. Hold on. I'm sorry, Pam and Rick. Give me just a second because I'm hearing myself talk.
We're cool.
Gotta learn how to change these thumbnails. That looks so terrible. Okay, let's see. This one is the See, I have to have Google Hangouts up. Wow, okay. Jeez. Okay, let me think here. If B comes on, y'all go ahead and start talking, okay?
All right.
B, go ahead and come on. I'm not going to attack you. I'm going to tell you what I know.
I think she's coming. How do I see, I closed out the, after I sent the link, the actual Google Hangouts went away. And I don't know how to pull it back up. Let me see. Oh, they're probably telling me what to do, and Chevy says she's asking for the link. Send it to her. Are you talking about? Oh, that was a while back. Okay, sorry.
They said to mute YouTube.
Yeah, I know what I need to do. I just can't pull the Google Hangouts back up. Like I'm on my dashboard screen. I don't know. Let's see. Why? Okay, hold on. I'm just going to close all this out and see if it works. I've got to be in here somewhere. Ah, I got it. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Let me make sure there's not an echo. Okay. Hallelujah. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so Pam, tell me what you were saying about me in regards to Suboxone, then we'll talk about B later.
Okay.
Or when she comes on.
All right. I don't have a problem with that, but let me just say this. I have to say this. When I was watching your video, your apology video. Yeah.
They're what?
When I was watching your apology video that you'd made about the night before or the night before, whatever night it was, and you attacked my parenting skills. Don't get bullied at school. Maybe
You're breaking up a little bit, but I think I'm hearing most of it. I attacked your parenting skills, and what else?
Maybe that's Pam's fault that her daughter gets picked on, and I took that very personally.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't take that as, okay, she's pissed and she's just going to say something to piss me off because I pissed her. Because I don't think children should be even mentioned, period. I have spent my whole entire adult life doing foster care. I've adopted 2 children. Trust me, I tell you, my record is spot clean. If it wasn't, I wouldn't have this when it's walking by, and I wouldn't have it because we adopted them. And in order to adopt, they have to run background check. They run background checks on everyone in the home, including my other children. Everybody is interviewed. So when everybody's walking around saying Ricky's a pedo, just because Takedown Man is pissed and he can't find anything on us and goes to say Ricky's a pedo and Pam abuses children, everybody grabs hold of it. And I'm here to say that it is not true. I've never been arrested. I've had over 100 foster children in my home. That would not be possible if I had a record or if Ricky had a record. So I just want to put that to rest. Now, about you.
Wait a minute. Let me respond. I just want to let you speak before I said anything. I mean, didn't you want me to respond to that?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Well, let me tell you, I'm generally sorry for hurting your feelings. I can see how that would be, something that you put your whole pride, soul, heart into. Being criticized. Of course, that's going to be a hurtful thing. So I do apologize for that. That's not what my intention was. Let me tell you what my intention was. And first of all, I never said that you had a record. I never said that you were arrested. I never said that you were, had bad parenting skills. I insinuated that you actually had good parenting skills because your daughter, from what I could tell, is absolutely amazing. And I think I said you used the word lovely. She's a beautiful girl. When I heard you, it was funny because I had heard you mention that she had been picked on a lot, and that's why you're sensitive about the bullying issue. I expected her to come on and, be a totally different person, but she seemed absolutely beautiful, well-spoken. I can't understand why anybody would pick on her. And so what I did say, which was probably hurtful, is that if they're picking on her, can you imagine? I mean, Pam, I don't know if you're aware of what you're doing every night and the things that are coming out of your mouth and Ricky's mouth and how you're portraying yourself. And if one of her friends or her enemies got wind of that and saw what you were doing night after night, do you not think that that would be a weapon that they could use against your daughter to make fun of her?
No.
Do you see that?
No, I don't, because I'm going to tell you why. First of all, I would never do that affect my children in a negative light. So 17. She's the one who came on our live stream. Doesn't even get on the internet. She's not allowed on the internet strictly for those reasons.
I remember he said that, but I'm talking about the people at the school.
Our show is supposed to be a comedy duo. Comedy.
And do you think that's what you've been doing lately? Is anybody laughing?
Absolutely no. Do not. And I'm here to tell you that everybody is so angry because I'm willing to help Trisha or try to help Trisha.
No, I'm not angry. I've said many times I'm glad she has somebody to support her. I'm not angry at all.
hold on. Excuse me. I want to mentor her. I have been around so many special needs children, not adults, but children. Mm-hmm. But they do grow up to be adults. And I think they need a special kind of mentoring. And I
agree 100%.
I think I'm very qualified to do that. I've had years experience.
But Pam, you are feeding into her lies, and you are saying what she is. You are defending lies. How is that a good thing?
I'm not defending lies. I tell you all the time, and everybody that's watching, if I don't like everything she says, mm-hmm. I don't agree with everything she says, and a lot what y'all don't know, I'm usually texting her and saying, Trisha, stop it.
Yeah, I'm aware of that because she does say, oh, I hope Pam doesn't see this or that kind of thing. Pam, do you think that she was hit by a car?
Honestly?
Yes.
My honest opinion. I really don't know, but in my mind, I think that it's not even relevant because, honest to God, if that was my child, if Bless This Mess was my child, and that was my grown adult child, and I seen that she went.
No, I'm sorry, I've got to cut you off. I just asked a question. We're not going into Bless This Mess and what her history is and everything. I just asked a simple question. Did you see the video?
Yes, I did.
Was she hit by a car in your opinion? That's all I want to know.
My opinion, yes. But that's my opinion.
But it's a fact.
Just
It is not whether did you like what you had for dessert, yes or no. Pam, she was not hit by a car. And this is not the only thing that you are okaying. That is a lie.
Marla.
Yes, Pam.
Whenever that's the whole problem is on YouTube. People are not allowed to have an opinion.
They can have an opinion about things that, do you know, as a second grade teacher, I had to teach the difference between what a fact and an opinion is. And there are certain things that are factual and there's certain things that are opinion. And whether she was hit by a car or not is not a matter of opinion.
Yeah, it is. What you see and what I see is obviously two different things. It doesn't make you right. It doesn't make me right. It's like if we were on a jury and we had to watch that video, that doesn't mean I have to agree with you just because you saw it differently.
Well, if we were on a jury, we would have to come to a consensus. And I guarantee you would be the only one saying that she was not hit by a car. And so therefore it would be a hung jury, or people would browbeat you enough to realize what the truth is.
Okay.
So let's move on from that. Okay, let's drop the car thing, because you're clearly not going to admit that this was a matter of fact. You're saying it's a matter of opinion. So there's no way that that can be argued any better. Okay, I've let you talk about what you wanted to. Now you tell me what you said about me and Suboxone and who I'm sending it to. Tell me exactly what you said.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. You invited
But I let you talk about what you wanted to when we were clearly going to go with the Suboxone thing. Okay, go ahead. I'll give you 5 more minutes, and then we're going to that.
Work on a timer. My thing is, you cannot force someone to think the way you think and be mad, because they don't. They do not think like you do. That being me. Now, it doesn't matter if she was hit or not, because you think she was. I think she wasn't. That is my opinion.
Okay, but this is okay, maybe let's just say that was one thing. Okay, you have agreed with her saying that I sent her the pizza. You've agreed with her when she said, do you agree that I sent naked photos of her to Takedown Man?
First of all,
do you think that's true?
First of all, I've never agreed with who sent pizza. Second of all, I've never got who sent pictures of naked pictures to Takedown Man. I don't know and don't care. I could care less.
But I thought you were mentoring her.
I am, but you can't mentor from the past. You have to mentor, as a drug rehab, you have to go day by day, minute by minute. You can't go what happened 2 weeks ago. Where'd she go?
I don't know. It's hers, not yours. And she did not answer the thing about me.
I don't know where she's at.
And she did not answer the.
How can you mentor someone? You mentor day by day, just like you do an alcoholic, or just like you do a drug addiction. You mentor. It's. Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Do you hear us?
Yeah, but she ain't got no volume.
We can't hear you.
That's right.
I'm gonna close it and go back in it. I'll close it.
Hey, Nikki. Nikki, are you in here? I don't know what to do.
Can't hear you. Nikki, come here. Come here, girl.
Yeah, I have my headphones in. Nikki, are you here?
We're hanging on. I think I heard her. No,
Marlon, nobody can hear you.
I hear Nikki.
Pam, you can hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I'll let her know her audio is messing up.
Behave. You be good girl.
Y'all may let her back in.
Yeah.
Come on. Quit that.
Oh,
Come on.
right. Go. Go get.
Come on.
Okay, we're hanging on. No problem. I hear our ringtone.